When you turn around, it changes the picture too.
Now you can move around and you'll see there should be some turtles swimming around.
Sea lion there.
Is it blurry?
No.
Okay.
Pull it down to the bottom of the picture.
They'll come around and try to bite the side of the cage and like just swim up and everything.
Hey everyone, it's your friend Timmy Clem in the flesh, and today is Friday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up playing games because my brother and sister-in-law surprised us today. My brother had a meeting today, and well, not today, but he had a meeting in New Mexico, and they decided that they would come down here and see us, and they'll be back in August. I'm very happy. They are just spending today and tomorrow here with us, and tomorrow is actually their anniversary, so happy anniversary to my brother and sister-in-law Sarah. I wish you guys the best. You guys have survived 5 years together. What's a little bit more than that? I'm sure you guys can handle each other, but you know, they've been a very good relief off of me, actually, with everything that's just been on my mind and everything that's just, you know, kind of been like a disappointment, I guess, a little bit. So thank you guys for coming, and thank you guys for everything that you have done.
We both know that we also both know that
Watch out! I'm gonna hit you in the face if you look. Off your eyes. Oh, that's not good for a person's heart.
you see anymore?
Well, you're okay. I won't let you follow.
Pull it down to the bottom of the picture.
They'll come around and try to bite the side of the cage and like just swim up and everything.
There you. Yeah. Don't I like that better than I do that game that I seen? Ew, that game was something else. Of course, it was one of those shooting games. And
Yeah.
So I had to redo the wire on that little corner piece. I did the fence in between us right now. I did 3 strands.
Hey guys, it is Sunday night. I'm about to edit the video. Hey guys, it is Sunday night. I'm about to edit the vlog, but I just thought I would share how my day went today. Went to church like usual, and then after church we went over to my grandma's and had some fajitas. Those were delicious. And then, you know, we just came home around like 6 because the weather's starting to get bad. But I just wanted to share this with you though. Before we ate fajitas today for lunch, we had to go to Safeway to go get a few items for lunch. And as we were checking out, I got to see one of my really good close friends from high school, and still to this day I got to see Mandy JB. Oh my gosh. I got all the feels. I hugged her like 20,000 times. Like, I think I hugged her more than I talked to her, which was just, just being able to hug her and just see her and talk to her for just that little bit of time just made my whole day. She is like, she is amazing. I love Mandy to death. We've gone through so much together, just her and I. you know, she's just like this big ball of positivity. And, you know, like just hugging her, just being able to see her just made me like 10 times more positive than I've actually been this like pretty much just like this last month. You know, when I say I'm going through personal stuff, it's just I'm getting into my head and I'm just thinking about all the negative stuff that's, you know, that's been kind of bothering me, that has been going on. And just being able to see her and being able to see her parents as well was just, couldn't ask for anything better. It was just amazing. Since I didn't share a Timmy's tell or a Timmy Tells with you, I thought maybe I should do it now. So, fun fact about Mandy. We were actually, or I guess about both of us, we were actually in show choir and band together junior year, and then we were in band together my senior year. She wasn't able to do show choir, but I remember it very distinctly. It was after school, and Nikki and I were going to go over to her mom's house to work on a school project we had. It was that when we actually had to create our own like game, and we decided to do it about Clue, like who assassinated Abraham Lincoln, I think it was, something like that. But it was after school though, and it snowed, I think like the day before, or it was melting or doing something. And I remember there were play auditions for Blythe's Spirit, and I just remember Mandy just running out into the comments area, like freaking out because she saw that she had an audition that day, and she was like, "Oh, I have to go home and I have to go, you know, do my homework because I'm just she was like a goody two shoes, I guess, is what I kind of thought she was, because she would go home and do her homework. But it's like, no other kid does that. I'm just kidding. But she was determined, I should really say that. She was determined. She had a lot of homework that she had to get done, and she wanted to get it all done before she had her audition. And so, before she left, we were like, okay, break a leg, and we walked out. But yeah, and then we didn't walk out, but we kind of went our separate ways. Mandy did not live too far away from the school, so she walked home, and Nikki and I were going to go into her car because my car, it died, and so I had to like leave it at my house, or it was sitting in the school parking lot, just kind of waiting to be dealt with. I don't know. It was one of the two, but we were about to get into Nikki's car, and we looked over and we saw Mandy walking, and you know, we just kind of stared at her. I don't know why we stared at her for like a very long time. We were just being creepers, I guess. But all you see is just Mandy just, you know, she's just walking, la 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 la, and then all you see is her just go. I'm a terrible friend, but like we thought, like, oh my gosh, like she fell on ice, and you know, because she was getting up, she like literally was getting up, and you know, we were kind of like we were laughing at her. We were kind of, oh, Mandy, she's always falling or doing something. But you know, we saw her, you know, trying to get up, and we were kind of like, well, maybe we should go check and make sure she's okay. Still laughing, mind you. And we got up, or we got into Nikki's car, and we drove over to where Mandy is, and I thought she was laughing, and so I started laughing even harder than I was, and Nikki was laughing, and then Nikki looked over, and she stopped laughing, and I was laughing, I was cracking up, and then I finally looked out my window because Nikki was like, I think she broke her leg, or she sprained or did something, and I looked out, and Mandy was just there, just sobbing, just full on sobbing. Her face was, bright red. She was crying. She was trying her hardest to get up, and Nikki was like, go out and help her. And I was like, okay. So we got out, and I helped her up, and she was still crying, and we got her into a car, and she was like, no, I can walk home, and Nikki was like, no, you're not walking home. I'm going to take you home. So she got into the car, and we took Mandy home, and I was still cracking up laughing, mind you, because that's just how good of a friend I am. I don't really do so well with, those type of situations. Like, when it comes to, like, those type of situations, or awkward situations, I laugh, which is terrible of me. But I'm a very, very terrible friend, so to you guys watching out there who are my friends, I apologize that you have to put up with me and had to put up with me, I should say. But we took Mandy to her house, and I helped Mandy to her door, still laughing, still cracking up laughing, and got her in her house, and we told, and she's like, well, I'll call my dad and tell him, like, I fell, and I'm just gonna sit here and wait to see what my parents do. So we kind of were like, okay. So I got back into Nikki's car, and then we went to her mom's house and started working on a game. It wasn't until after we got done with our game that Mandy texted her and told her that she was okay. They did x-rays, but she broke, I believe, 2 places in her leg. And I was in total shock. I was like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah, she broke it pretty bad. And I just felt so terrible after that. So, the next day, Mandy, I believe, was there at school, and she was in a cast, and poor thing was trying to hobble around on her crutches, and I was like, I'm a terrible friend. She's like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. I laughed at you the whole time. And so to make up for it, I decided to take it upon myself, because she was having way too much difficulties trying to, pretty much go anywhere. So what I decided to do is I decided to help her. So we would leave like 5 minutes early from first hour and go to the band room, and I would help her, get situated with her instrument and everything. And then after band, Manny and I would leave 5 minutes early and go to her next class. And we did that for about a month. And I remember she was like freaking out about not being able to play tennis. And I was like, and I reassured her. I was like, yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to play tennis. It's just, it's going to take you a while. But sure enough, that girl was out of that cast, and she was so happy to be out of that cast. And I actually still have the thank you note that she made me. And because I cherish that, because that's something that, she gave me. There's so many, like, fond memories that I have with Mandy that will never go away, because I just love Mandy so much. She's amazing. Literally everything that she does is amazing. She just got back from a mission trip about a month and a half ago. And that's the whole reason why she came here, was to talk to her church family here in La Junta to tell them about her experience and everything that she did. And I kind of wish I would have asked her more about that. I want to know a lot about what she did during that mission trip. More so than probably anyone else, because I think what she does is, or what she did is phenomenal. There's not that many people who will give up like a year of their life to go help others. She's just amazing. And if you're watching this, Mandy, I just want to let you know I love you, and I just think that you are doing so much amazing things to help others. And that's what I love about you. You are constantly helping others and never really thinking about yourself. That's what makes you an amazing person.